Hello everyone, welcome to Next Telly. It's me, Nez. Today I'm doing something very out of well, nothing too extraordinary really. I had a plan of talking about one book today, but then the book reminded me of another book I had read some years ago, and I decided to talk about that book instead because I think it's a wonderful start. Okay, so welcome to the new week, by the way. This should be Tuesday, and hope your week is going well. I feel like, in Lagos now, the hustle and the bustle has really started. I thought it started last week, but apparently it's this week because you're seeing more traffic. As you can see, my house is quiet. My little girl has gone to school now, so it's a totally different atmosphere and everything. So I wanted to talk about, the book I wanted to talk about today was actually Increasing Your Financial IQ with Robert Kiyosaki. Now, the thing this month I said I was going to talk about, I'm going to read a lot about financial intelligence. So I wanted to start with increasing your financial IQ. I'm going to talk about that one next. But the thing was that when I started reading this book, when I was done reading this book, I realized that it reminded me of another book. And that's the book I'm going to talk about today. The book is wonderful. It's called The Smart Money Woman by Arese Ugwu. Arese Ugwu, I think is an amazing, I love her vision. Like, I like what she's trying to do. If you've read this book before, the book is pretty old, relatively old. It's like 4 years old or so, 3 or 4 years old. It was written in 2016. I'm so sorry, I'm coughing in. Don't worry, you won't catch what I have. Anyway, this aeroplane, stop it. In 2016, sorry, that's when it was written. And the book has done so. Aeroplane, come on. Anyway, it's called The Smart Money Woman, an African girl's journey to financial freedom. Now, what I like the most about this book was that, from the amount of times that I've taken a lot of classes that have to do with money and business. I'm a businesswoman, in case you don't know. So a lot of time I'm taking classes, learning how to make money, learning how to keep my accounts and all that. I realized that more and more women, me included, we don't like to talk about money. We like the idea of making money, talking about paying for things, but when it comes down to the actual, putting your records down, we don't want to talk about it. And I feel like that's what Arese really tried to do here with this book, because the book is not textbookish like most other financial books. This is actually a story, a beautiful story about a girl who was down on luck with life, basically, and it wasn't as if she wasn't making money. She was making money, but she wasn't making the best money decisions. So it turned around. Now, if I tell you this story like this, it kind of sounds boring, but then let me tell you this other way. It's about a girl who has like 3 other friends, and 3 other friends have different financial situations, and then she meets one guy that she likes, and the guy has his own money and all that. So, she's doing her thing. She's realizing that she has to make better money decisions. So if I tell that story that way, I think it might make you want to read it more. I guess that depends on the kind of person you are. But it's about money. Actually, the book is about money, but it's written in a story form. So it's a story about a lady who had money issues and what she did to come out. Now, why I said that this Increasing Your Financial IQ by Robert Kiyosaki reminded me of this book was because I realized when I was done with the book that the way Robert Kiyosaki had arranged everything, what it takes to increase your financial IQ, I realized that's exactly what Arese did with the book. You get making the book, making it easy to understand those things. You understand the things that are needed for you to increase your financial IQ. You get, but she did it in a story form. Do you understand? So I'm going to read out the things the way that it was arranged in the Increasing Your Financial IQ book, and then I wrote it down because I have to. Okay, so here's what you need to know about the book before I start that one. So the book is available on Amazon. Yeah, Amazon.com. It's doing very well. On Scribd is 4.5 out of 5. It's got 4.5 stars. On Goodreads, it has 4.5 over 5. So like 99% of people like this book. This book is beautiful. It's a book that I want to read over and over again. I've read it twice. I think I'll try and read it again. I don't know. Now there's a sequel to it now, and it's called Smart Money Tribe. That's one I want to read next. So I don't know if I'll have time to read the first one again before I read this one. But if you want to get the e-vision, check out BAM Books. I've talked about BAM Books a lot of times. BAM Books, if you pay 9,000 naira, you have infinite amount of ebooks that you can read for the whole year. So why not do that? You can read the other options. There's a month, but you have to check out. But check out bambooks.com, I think. Yeah. So Smart Money Woman is an amazing book. I love this book. I want to talk about the things I learned. That's the things that I think reading the story did for me. Like, it teaches you, like, you know, you need to make more money, how to protect your money, how to budget your money. That budget one, we don't want to hear it in this country. We're about to budget this money. How to budget your money, leveraging your money, and then getting more, improving your financial information to know when to things like make investments and all those type of things. So that's what this book actually did. It's very, like, it's simplistic enough, but it's a very lovely, like, I love the way it was done, because, you know, it was a girl and that Zuri is her name, I think. Or was it Zuri or Zeli is from the Zuri. So a girl called Zuri, she had friends, some were married, some were not married. So it's like about their fashion, their lifestyle choices, how it was affecting their money. Like, those that bought very expensive things, those that could not live without the designer things, how that affected, because all of them were actually making good enough money. They were like, in quote, rich people, but the thing was that they weren't making the best money decisions, so it was affecting a lot of things about their life. So that's what this book is about. I think this book, if you haven't read it before, it's very easy to read. You're in Nigeria, it's easy to find anywhere. It's available on Amazon if you're outside Nigeria, so you can get it there. But I'm telling you, if you check, it's very easy to find. Most bookstores would have it, like the Pataba and Roving Heights. I'm pretty sure if you check those places, you'll get it. And then the easiest, less dramatic way, really, pay 9,000 naira into BAM Books and you can get the book. For this thing, you can get to read it there, and then you can get to read so many other books while you're there. So this book is awesome. I really think that you should read it. So I want to talk about that one first before I then talk about increasing financial IQ, because I feel like it's a softer landing situation, you know, so that when you're talking about the other books, it doesn't feel so, you know, because like honestly, it's a very simple story, very nice. I like the way it was constructed. Her parents, her family, you know, even, you know, that there's some very Nigerian, you know, I like when Nigerian authors write things like this, because it relates to us. Because I mean, at one point, I think Zuri's mom's house caught fire. She had to bring money for that. These are not specific to Nigerian. These are not specific to outside of the country problems. These are specific to us. Taking care of your parents, you know, outside the country, some people don't have to take care of their parents. Not like that. But in Nigeria, more often than not, you have to. So all those kind of things. I don't know. It was really nice. I love this book. I really think that, you know, I think everyone should read it. I think anyone who's serious about money should read it. So that's our start from our increasing our financial intelligence series. So I don't know if you've started reading yet. I already gave you warning. Okay, I already told you that one week has passed. So hope you have started doing something. Like, I'm trying to go through a lot of books in a month, but you don't have to go through that much. You can go through more. You can go through less. You can do once a month. I mean, it's a beautiful way to go. So if you can do one book a month for the next 12 months, you're going to be on the right track to doing something better. So wishing you the best day. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and please share with other people. The more we know as a community, the better we're going to be as a tribe. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.